there is one shadow I've been chasing, the same one that you seek. You may know him as the Jackal. Where he hides is not known, but his power can be seen throughout the land.
So, my first question, obviously, last time we spoke, you said this is going to be a PC only.
Yeah, of course.
PC dedicated.
It was at Leipzig, wasn't it?
Yeah. So what has changed, and will there still be focus on the PC game?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. When we were at Leipzig, I mean, the response to your question is Ubisoft doesn't make game engines just to make a game, right? They make a game engine to make lots of games, and there was a dedicated team whose job it was to get our engine running on console. And so we wrapped up that technology team into our core team, and we put all of 3 productions in sync. So all of the versions are the same. It's not like there's a console version that has different levels or anything. It's all the same world. It's just optimized differently for the different platforms. I think the PC gamers need to be comfortable in knowing that those consoles are really, really, really powerful. And what's important to say is, like, we're using the consoles in the way they're meant to be used, and by, you know, the way we made the PC game in order to support this giant open streaming world with no loading is actually what needs to be done to make such a thing happen on a console.
All right, so can you tell us a little bit what you're showing off here today?
Well, we're showing another completely new demo. The demo you saw at Leipzig was, 6 kilometers away from what we're doing here today. Now we're showing jungle. We're showing a big lake. We're showing river systems and boats. We're showing a raid on a pipeline. We're showing more information about the buddies, working with the buddy characters to sort of take alternate optional versions of missions, buddy rescues. If you go down in battle, you got Warren there to back you up. Really just trying to build upon what we started at Leipzig almost a year ago now, and really show that the whole game is now coming to that level of quality. At Leipzig we had 1 kilometer of 50 square kilometers that was sort of at that high level of quality, and now we've surpassed that level of quality, and now it's everywhere in the game world, and you're really starting to get a sense of the scale and the feel of it, which is great.
Something that I noticed in the demo was the tactical element of using fire in your combat. Can you tell us something about that and how you can use it in the game?
Well, fire is a really important element in play. I mean, obviously, if you can get a fire in play and you can sort of keep the enemy pinned down while that fire is creeping towards them, they run out of options real fast. But the same thing can happen to you. I mean, it's kind of like getting trapped between a rock and a hot place or something. I don't know. But having a fire creeping up behind you when you're in the middle of a gun battle, it's really, really problematic, and it adds this really crazy dynamic element to the fight. Obviously, with lots of explosive stuff kicking around, it adds extra layers of excitement and chaos. It also showcases how dynamic and sort of organic the world is. When the trees and the grass and everything are burning, it just creates this real feeling of I've really been here. I've been here very, very effectively, which is cool.
I also noticed that the map you've chosen to play it in the game actually, and you're never taken away from that experience.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that choice?
Well, we really want to keep the player in the game world as much as possible. If the player is pausing the game in order to look at a menu and figure out where he is or something like that, that's not ideal for us. We want the player to be immersed in this world. We want him to feel the dirt under his fingernails and the gun oil and the sticky blood. And if he's popping in and out of a menu every 60 seconds, it really shatters that. I mean, we don't take the camera control away from the player ever, not when we're giving him a mission briefing. There's no cutscenes. When he's driving a vehicle, we don't give him a third-person view. We work really hard on our camera system to make sure you have the situational awareness you need driving a vehicle. We really want the player in the game all the time, and especially in an open-world game where you need a map, if that means you're going to be popping into a menu, that breaks it. So we had to put it in-game.
If you want to hunt this merchant of death, you must descend into his world. You must become that which you hunt.
All right, so we need to end now. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks very much for coming. See you at Leipzig again.
Definitely.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye.